kind of one of those games where puck was, kind of bouncing around a little bit. Tough to, get a lot of crisp pucks, but I definitely have better, and we obviously have better as a team.
How tough is it? He got a bug going around the room and everything, and looked like it was kind of tough for everything to get going tonight.
I think a little bit. I think some guys are feeling it, and but that's part of it. You're gonna have that kind of stuff. I think that's where. We've struggled is when maybe we're not feeling our best, and when we have our legs, when we're going, I think we're always really good. But I think just sometimes figuring out when maybe you don't have it, it's myself included, and once we do that, we'll be really good.
Aside from the result, was it just good to be back out there?
Yeah, for sure, it's nice. This is what we all love to do, and what we work so hard for. So you always want to be playing the games, and it definitely feels good to be back. And hopefully tomorrow it can be kind of different result.
How difficult is it to have two goalies not being able to play tonight?
It's pretty wild for just like random, but Mess came in and played great, and it's tough for him. He gets a call at whatever noon this morning, or drives up from Rock and doesn't think he's going to start, and then he's starting. So it was obviously very impressive for him to come in and play the way he did, and I think, like I said, that's not the easiest schedule or situation, but I think we're all proud of him, and it's exciting to see him be able to do that.
Did you all rally around him to talk to him, to give him some positive messages?
He's a pretty dialed guy. I think he prepares really well, and he's someone that believes himself, and we all have belief in him. So obviously it's just good to see him. We haven't seen him since camp when a guy comes up, so you're saying your hellos, and but he's pretty dialed, and we have a lot of confidence with him going in.
How much rust did you feel, if at all? Like, how close to 100% did you feel in this first game back?
I think honestly, you take a couple shifts maybe. It's honestly nice to kind of get popped first shift there a little bit, feel bod, so stuff like that. But overall, like I said, it was kind of one of those nights. But I felt fine, and I think obviously I got a lot better, and but yeah, I felt fine.
What do you think of skating on the line with Moore and Lotus?
Yeah, I had two very dynamic players, and obviously it was short-lived. We kind of played the first year together, but two guys that have really come into their own and are going to be great players. So it's fun to play with a lot of guys we have, and those two included. It's so much talent and speed and everything. So it's fun.
How soon do you go back to center, do you think?
I don't know. I kind of was playing a bit of center today, but just kind of see how we're doing and whatnot. But we'll see.